Here's a compilation of brain break activities that some of the pre-service teachers at the University of Regina have tried. So my favorite one from pre-internship was called Poisonous Desks, and all the students would get up and they would turn on the music and they'd dance until the music stopped, and once the music stopped they'd have to sit down in a desk, any desk, and the desks that were poisoned didn't get to play in the next round until there was only one left.
So one of the brain breaks that I used in my internship was I had each of the students' names printed out on a piece of paper, and I would flip to each of their names and they would all have to point to that student. So it also helped with learning how to read each of their classmates' names, and they're all excited, especially, and they all felt really special when everyone was pointing to them. Or another way of doing it would be to flip to each of their names and have them just quickly read out the name. So like Cassidy, Sarah, and you could do middle names and last names too, and that helps them to also learn how to read, and they really feel special.
All right, I learned a few different brain breaks, and I think they were called, it was Brain Gym. One of the first ones I learned is you take your pinky and your thumb and put them together, and then your pointer and your ring finger together, your two middles, then opposite, and you try to go back and forth as fast as you can. It makes both sides of your brain think. Another one I learned is you take two pieces of paper. The children are sitting at their desk, they put one hand behind their back, and usually this would be probably sitting on your desk, and you have to use just one hand, crumple it up into a tiny, tiny ball, as tiny as you can. So really, really, really small, have a little tiny ball. And then they have to take it back apart with just one hand, and they can't put it on the desk. And this is, I guess they said it's really good for children who have problems with fine motor. So then you get it as flat as you can, and then you do it with the other paper as well. One more that I learned is rubbing your ears. It's supposed to help you hear better.
In my internship, I used a number of brain breaks, but one of the first ones I used with my students was the Kit Kat clap song. A lot of my students weren't familiar with it, so it was a big challenge to learn it. At the start of the year, I allowed them to practice it and complete the task with friends, but later on, they had to do it with people they're unfamiliar with. We use it throughout the entire time we're there, and I know that they still use it today. So during assignments, work periods, or something, if they were feeling uneasy, needed a break, they would just raise their hand and say, "I need a break," and we would instantly know that we'd all rise. I'd put the music on, we'd sing and clap along, and it was just kind of a way to get moving and interacting with others to get our minds back onto learning.
Okay, for my brain breaks, I did my internship with my grade 5 class was really simple. I just did things like got them to stand up and they would do stretches, so they reached to the sky and then touch their toes, or they would do jumping jacks. They'd give each other a high five. They would have 2 minutes to talk to a friend beside them, something like that. It was just easy things that I did with my kids.
So this is a brain break that we've used in our classroom. It's called Say 21, and the point of the game is to count to 21 and be the person to say 21. You have the choice of either saying one number or saying the next consecutive number after it. So we'll show you an example. So 1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
6, 7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12, 13,
14,
15, 16,
17, 18,
19.
20, 21. So I won because I was the person that said 21.
So brain breaks can be used for a variety of reasons in the classroom. Some are to help with concentration, to regain students' concentration. They need a brain break so they can get back on track, to break up very long lessons, and to just get kids motivated again.
Some brain breaks are designed to help students be energized and bring up their energy level, maybe if they're sleepy or tired. And other brain breaks are used to bring them down. Maybe they've got too much energy, so you could try a brain break to bring them back down.
So we provided you with brain break ideas that some other pre-service teachers have tried, and we hope that maybe you'll give them a try.